It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans, tonight it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Houston Rockets. The opening tip to the home side. Pelicans with it first in New Orleans. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. That'll be rejected by Davis.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
New Orleans will take it up. Drew Holiday against Harden. To Davis. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Out of bounds. Last touch by James Ennis. Holiday in possession. Leads a bucket. Knocked loose. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. So the Pelicans hold on to the possession. Holiday throws it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made. Ed, you ready for another fun fact about the Houston Rockets?
Let's do it.
Okay, the team was established in 1967 and was given the name the Rockets because San Diego was the home to many space-age manufacturers. When the team eventually moved to Houston, the name still fit, giving Houston's association with NASA.
Wow, so Houston, we have a problem, all of that associated with space? Who knew?
Are you saying that because Carmelo Anthony's in town?
No, Apollo 13.
Oh.
Gets it down to Capella. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Holiday controls the basketball. Leads just a point. Short jumper stays out. Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. To Harden. For three. Can't connect. It's no good. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitution. Gordon with it. To Harden. It's no good. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Davis. Doesn't get the bounce. Harden with it up top. They trail by one. Going to launch beyond the arc. James Harden. 2 for 3 now here in the first. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Shot from the lane won't go.
I got ball.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Johnson. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the New Orleans Pelicans, number 3, Nicola.
Carter Williams with it up top. The lead is 2. Oh, Big finish at the rim.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Holiday to Davis. Anthony Davis looking good. 4 for 5. Houston takes over. Carter Williams to Gerald Green. To Carter Williams. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Holiday in possession. The score 12-8. Can't get past the defender. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Go. That's it for the first quarter with the Rockets in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Rockets with 4 to shoot. James Harden. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but it charts for bigs.
Nene to Harden. To P.J. Tucker. Deep right corner. Gerald Green. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Down low for Davis. Off the mark. And now Houston has the basketball. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Davis. Holiday to Davis. Has a chance. Scores from the post.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
5 more tickets before the end of today's game, and you will receive an exclusive discount.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 15, Clint Capella.
Harden.
Into the game for the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 30, Julius.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found his second life.
To Davis. Shot clock winding down. Short jumper misses. Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. And scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. James Harden. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Rockets have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
The assist from number 13, James Harden.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down 11. They go down to Davis. And throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Pelicans have the basketball. Knocked loose. Julius Randle, guarded by Ennis. Harden in possession. The lead stands at 9. Add 2 points to the board.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Holiday. Dash in. Shot by Johnson. No good. Harden into the front court. The lead is 11. Looking to take this all the way. The screen sets him up for 2.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Spinning shot won't fall. That's blocked by Capella. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Rockets way out in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Rockets didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Pelicans did a lot of things wrong in that opening half.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. So, not likely.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Steals.
The New Orleans Pelicans are trailing so far, and that's mostly due to sloppy ball handling. The ball security needs to improve if they want to stay competitive in this matchup. Ball control was at its worst
In the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
James Harden
did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Gordon with it. The advantage is 13 points. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Holiday. Drew Holiday. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
On and off the court, Drew Holiday is one of my favorite players. He always brings that passion and intensity on the hardwood floor. But this game always comes back to why do you play? And there's no doubt about it, he plays for his wife, Lauren, and also his baby girl, Drew Tyler. His wife, while pregnant, found out that she had a brain tumor behind her right eye. He skipped the season, stayed with his wife, helped her to have her baby, and also supported her while she went through a serious time. I don't know what else defines leadership other than a man like Drew Holiday.
To Gerald Green. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Holiday. To Davis. Flushes it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Capella. Short jumper off. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Drew Holiday. Capella's on him. Etuan Moore sizing up Eric Gordon. And he drains it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's in the hands of Harden. To P.J. Tucker. Harden. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. It goes down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Holiday in possession. The deficit now up to 13. Curling inside. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Harden to P.J. Tucker.
Minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Harden shoots and scores on the step back.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Julius Randle. Holiday. Yes, 3-pointer is good.
Drew Holiday really showed the world last year that he was special during that playoffs against the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry. He's battled through injury, some off-the-court adversity with his wife, but he's rebounded stronger than ever, averaging around 19 points a game last season, the highest of his 9-year career.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Tucker goes to the right side. James Harden fires for two. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Here's Davis. Not that time. Gordon with it. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. To Harden. Baseline drive. The drive by Gordon, but he can't finish. Holiday in possession. Trailing by 10. Can't miss those. Shot no good by Tucker. 3 quarters down. The Rockets with the lead. It's the Pelicans with the basketball as we start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Harden. Driving right to the basket. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday to the basket, but a shot stays out. Now it's Harden at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. And he hits.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Holiday controls the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Here comes the screen. Drew Holiday matched up with Nene. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Shot from in close, no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Houston with the basketball. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Harden to Gerald Green. From long range. Tough shot for Gerald Green. Off the mark. To Holiday. Down low to Mirotic. From the painted area, won't go down. Knight into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Count the basket. Sometimes it looks like he's not locked in, but think otherwise.
Let's be honest. Sometimes he is not locked in when the ball isn't in his hands. But do you need James Harden to be locked in 100% of the time? No, you need him to be locked in 95% when he has the ball in his hands. That's when something spectacular is going to happen offensively for your team.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 10, Derek Gordon. Stepping
Holiday.
in for New Orleans, number 8, Jahlil Okafor. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Nice pass to get things going.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
It's Pelicans ball. Drew Holiday, defended by Knight. Oh, he had it. Gordon with it. His team on top by 8. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Okafor with the rebound. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Nikola Mirotic at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Holiday. Shot clock winding down. Holiday. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. No good. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Stepping in for the New Orleans Pelicans, number 3, Julius Randle.
Now here's an intentional foul. So free throws coming up in what is an 8-point ball game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
First one goes down. The Pelicans will take the timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game.
Programs and player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Anthony Davis. Capella's on him. Rocking the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
The assist from number 55.
It's the Rockets who are victorious as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets were solid in today's victory, and the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. The Pelicans didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game stats. Player of the game.
James Harden put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.